And good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another video here on Medicine Creek on Farming Simulator 22. Uh, well, I might have, yeah, let's throw this back where everything else is. Landed it, bottle flip, you know what I'm saying? But, ah, try not throw the chair. Anyway, I did not make it out of debt, which, sadly, there is, I have more chances. Wait, actually, where? Now you know what? Screw it. I don't know. Let's see. Where's my pickup at? Oh, ooh, I forgot about that actually. So quick update. I went through and geez, this was so many bales. I like got them all loaded up. I was so scared. Like originally I drove or I went and rented this trailer, this
Lizard Logistics.
I got the little lizard up there, looking all nice. But there's a 50-foot trailer, and I had to rent it because I wanted to get all those bales out as fast as possible. So a friend of mine went through and hooked me up with a trailer, and I went and got all those bales out of that field the other day. And let me just say that I don't ever want to have to do that again. It was just a lot. Goes back and forth, up and down, left and right, and all that fancy stuff. But we're gonna go get the hungry cows all fed this morning and get this chore knocked out of the way. And then probably later on this evening, this afternoon, we'll see what the day brings. But we are probably going to get all those bales off that trailer so I can get that back to my friend. Where's the gosh? The gate just wants to take me out. I'm just a happy cow. But let's get this bale and this feeder here real quick. Shouldn't I think the cows are doing good. They should be, well, I don't remember exactly how long until they should be calving, but they should be calving soon. Bale disappears as usual. Brown cow gets up and says, "There's food in the feeder? Oh my gosh, it's time for me to eat." Get this out of here real quick. And we'll probably just park this up along the side here. Get it out of the way so that way we don't have to worry about where the truck's at. And fancy doodads knocking on the wood and stuff. Oh, let's make sure we put the bucket down. But anyway, guys, so we finished up this field over here. Um, Missed some corn a little bit, not too much. 760 bushels, my bad, not 766. 760 bushels left in this truck. So we're going to get this truck taken over this field. So after I got done unloading those bales, I went and got this field all opened up and everything ready to get going for bales and ready to get this field knocked out of the way so that way most of our fields are all done. Now, one of the issues that I did find with this field is that the moisture level of it was actually a little bit more than what I wanted to, and it was actually knocking my bushels per acre down quite a bit. And so I'm probably going to basically just get this truck filled up. So I got enough, got 365 bushels in the grain cart, which should be enough to get the truck filled up. Let's make sure we get like far enough over. There we go. But it should be enough to get the truck filled up. And then I'm gonna probably take this load of corn to the Galt Co-op, which is just down the road. Make sure we got everything kind of going in right. I don't know if it's gonna be a full load or what the deal is, but maybe. I think we got a full corn load. To get the back end of this thing all tarped up. But anyway, like I was saying, so this field is a little bit too high on the moisture level. I went through and got it opened up, so it is, the end rows are out of the way. But if the end rows still have a high enough moisture level, and they're usually the ones that are usually dried out first, and it's usually the center of the field has the most moisture in it. I kind of don't want to know what the middle of the field's going to bring because I feel like that's just going to be a lot of moisture that I don't need to deal with. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to get a test on my other cornfield. So I have like a small little like 40-acre patch that has some corn in it, and we're going to get that all tested here in a little bit. So I'm going to go in, grab a little sample out of it. I'm not going to use the combine because I don't want to have to get some corn in there that I'm going to have to clean out. Because I think I'm going to start switching over to beans here because it is middle of November. And corn, I can go all the way till December on harvesting that. But there we go. Just got done unloading and $19,479 plus a $843 environmental score. So now we are currently bringing our debt out from the negatives. We're sitting at negative $92,745. So that's looking pretty good. But right now we are going to get the header set down on the header cart. If I can get it all figured out here real quick. There we go. right here is about center-ish, somewhere right here. Get that dropped off right there. And then I'm going to wrap around here on probably this other backside. I don't know exactly. I don't know if I'll have room to get that header out. Okay, yeah, I should. I'll just hook this up to the back of the combine, pull it out a little bit, kind of get it set off in the center of the yard. I'm pretty sure I do have a hitch on the back side of this. But anyway, so I'm going to go through, do a little bit of maintenance on the header here, make sure that all my bearings are all greased up. Let's see if we can open this side compartment here real quick. So I'm going to go through, and I'm going to make sure that all my pulleys are good, make sure everything's got grease where it needs to have grease at. I think, let's see, I think I should be able to do this on the other side as well. Yeah, down here. So open that up, see this chain, the chain drive or the drive chain, and I'm going to go through, get that greased up, make sure that all my hubs on the combine as well are good before we get into this too far. How do I shut this? Anyway, so I'm going to make sure that this combine is all good to go before we get started on beans for today, and then I'm going to get my field opened up and then make sure that all my rest of my equipment is sitting where it needs to sit, so that way we can have a smooth flowing operation going on today. But as for that, I'm going to get after it. Well, let's get ready to start Bean Harvest 2024. So I went through and I tested the moisture on that other cornfield, and it was nowhere where I wanted it to be. So we're just gonna leave it how it is, and we're just gonna start making a cut through this field, and we're gonna work on getting our beans out of the way. So I'm making a 10-degree cut to the, well, where's the sun at? I think up there. So we're making a 10-degree cut off to the west a little bit. I kind of like, I guess, was it north, south, east, west? So yeah, off to like the northwest a little bit. And we're gonna go through and get these beans out of here. So end row wise, like going through getting end rows out of the way, headlands, whatever you want to call them, we went and got around 100 bushel an acre average for end rows, which is pretty good. I think we're probably gonna be averaging around the same thing in the middle. I don't think we're gonna have anything special coming out of this field. I mean, I would like to get more of a yield out of here, so that way I can guarantee myself getting out of debt. But I think that with the harvest, getting soybeans out, we should for sure get out of debt. But we do have a decent amount of weeds in this field. I guess I must have missed spraying this field for herbicide when we had the sprayer. I thought I did, maybe I did, but I didn't spray it good enough. So I gotta work on making sure that I get those weeds taken care of next year and the coming years, so that way we can make sure that our yield is going to maintain a actual decent amount, so that way I don't have to worry about stressing out about how my bank account fits how it does every year. Plus, with this next coming year, I am going to be taking out an operator's loan, so I'm going to go back into debt, so I'm not really too worried about that. But I got the auger out, and I did give the call for the grain cart operator to start heading over here to help me unload, so he should be making his way up here to me in just a second, I would assume. He should be pulling up alongside me. There he is. We're going to get some unload on the go action going here, and then after I get this out of the way, we're going to finish up this field, probably move on to the next one, and then hopefully get out of debt today. And then maybe, judging on some other things, I might try to get my cornfield opened up, get some moisture levels going on that. But come on, Jerry, let's go, man. This ain't your first time running the grain cart now. But with projections for right now, we should be able to get out of debt. I'm going to get going into some amazing time-lapse drone footage after I get done unloading on Jerry here, which we do have an empty grain tank, so I'm going to get the auger kicked back in. Jerry's going to be sitting here for a little while because soybeans are only yielding 101 bushels per acre, so I don't really want to, so he's going to be sitting there a while because obviously soybeans move pretty slow, and we're also moving pretty slow. I think like 6 miles an hour. We were able to cut corn at 7, so it's going to be a long day, but hey, let's get after it.
Well, when I woke up, she was looking at me. She told me I've been cheating on her in her dream. Lord, it wasn't a thing I could do or say to change her mind any way. She told me things was gonna change. If I wanted her, I couldn't stay the same. So I stopped going out on Friday nights. I stopped drinking with the boys. Yeah, everything she asked, I left in the past just to try to bring her joy. For the record, it came
But we got ourselves inside the 7120 Magnum right now, and I am pulling the windrower, or the rake. Yeah, I'm just going to call it a rake. We're pulling the rake right now, the K-brand rake. And so Jerry's wife and his boy came out. So right now they are currently going through and getting soybean harvest done and out of the way for me. We're still sitting at negative $42,340 for this year's season. But I think we should be good for this field. Once this field gets done, looks like he's got the auger out, and I think it's his wife or maybe his son's running the cart. I'm not too sure. I'm by the way it's driving, or by the way they're looking, it's probably his wife. But after we get this soybean field done over here, I should be out of debt, and then the home field, which is the one that's over there, just right north of us, or east of us, I guess, is going to be probably all put inside grain bins. Now, I have heard quite a few things, or quite a few people tell me before, that corn stalk bales are pretty rough on balers, and that they always do have some sort of like repercussion on the performance of the baler. But for right now, I mean, we've already dropped out like 6 of them. I mean, we're going to be making a lot of bales out of this field, that is for sure. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep a couple of them for myself as probably like windbreaks for the winter time. That way the cows don't have too much wind going through and harming them, so that way they can stay kind of warm out of the wind. And then also at the same time, that way we can go through and get most of these sold. I don't know exactly how much. I think I probably charge maybe like $15 per bale, which that seems like a pretty fair price. I mean, I don't think I should have to. Oh, geez, I'm already full on one. Hold on, I overshot that by a long ways. But it's like every, I would say probably 100 foot we're kicking out a stock bale. So that's, oh, the train. Oh, I haven't seen the train in a while. Like, yeah. And looks like Jerry over there, him and his boy are about halfway done with that field. So, you know, they're doing a pretty good job. I don't know where his wife is in the grain cart. She must be sitting on the other end. Probably fell asleep wondering, like, when he's going to get ready to dump the combine, but little does she know. Well, I just seen, I think it was Jerry head off in the truck, or his kid. One of the two just headed off in the truck with a load of soybeans to go to the co-op. So here, any second now, we should be able to see what the price is. But I'm just going to keep on plugging away with these corn stalk bales, because in order to get this field all ready for planting season next year, we got to get all these corn stalks out of here. I made the mistake of going through and actually like raking all the stuff up. Bale's not ready yet. There we go. And there we go, guys. We've done it. $44,853 with a $3,000 environmental score reward. We are now in the positives with $4,858. Oh man, this has been a stressful couple of months. Like, I was honestly kind of worried whether or not this farm was going to survive. I didn't know if like the financial decisions I made with going through and getting the new equipment like the 7120 and that 280 case Magnum. I just had to shut the door real quick, but that 280 case Magnum and the 7120, like, I didn't know if I was going to be able to financially recover from that situation, but thank goodness we did. We'll probably sell out most of that field. I mean, there probably isn't too much left to it, but now that we are in the positives, I can go through and store the rest of the grain until a higher price comes along, and then what we can do is sell that, and then maybe, I don't know, we'll have to see, but maybe not have to go through and take out an operator's loan, but we'll have to see. Heck yeah, Jerry, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you for getting us out of that debt. Ah, man, this is awesome. Combine's still rolling. Looks like his son, or no, his wife. Looks like his wife is just chilling in the combine, or in the tractor. Jeez, I can't make my mind up. I'm just too excited now. But we still have a lot of work that we do have to get done before the end of this year. We still have one soybean field and half of a corn field left to do, and then the rest of this bean field to get done for today. Once they are done with this bean field, we're probably going to call it a day. I'm probably not going to get all these stocks done because, I mean, yeah. I probably have like over 150 bales left to do here, so I'm probably going to wait and probably do this another day. Not in a really big hurry. I I mean, once the ground freezes, then I might be, a little bit screwed. But I still have probably until mid-December before that happens. And right now we're sitting around week before Thanksgiving, and I got a nice dinner to go to, like a pre-little Thanksgiving with the in-laws. Get that situation out of the way. Not excited about it, but whatever makes the wife, happy wife, happy life. Always remember that. If she's happy, you're happy. But with that being said, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. And if you guys did, please be sure to smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to Midwest Ag for more. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.